What's up, Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 9th through the 15th. Whoa, right away, you guys. Six of Wands with the Ten of Wands. Well, it's more so being read like this way, but yeah, like victory over some major struggle that you've been going through. Wow, that's cool right away. By the way, my name is Drea. You guys, welcome in. This is 33 of Swords Tarot. If you guys are new, like I said, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you rocking with me no matter what. Love to see that though, guys. Six of Wands with the Ten of Wands. Like, yeah, major victory and success, overcoming some very difficult struggle that was weighing very heavily on you. So we'll see if that shows up in the reading. But as you guys can see from the thumbnail, this is all about the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, you guys. So I will get into all of that. Let me go over all of the astrology first. For the rest of this week, I will put a timestamp in the description below if you guys want to skip past this part. But if you're curious about this solar eclipse and its energy, what it's going to bring, I would definitely stick around and check that out. But yeah, if you want to jump right into the reading, go ahead. But first of all, we have Moon in Leo square Uranus and Taurus on Monday the 9th. Monday the 9th, you guys. There may be a change you want to work on, but the timing still doesn't feel right. So definitely take this day to focus on plans and gathering information instead of just impulsively trying to start this change that you're trying to make. On Tuesday the 10th, we have Venus in Virgo opposite Saturn in Pisces. So this energy is very much you could be either giving too much time and energy to your goals and neglecting relationships, or vice versa, too much time and energy to your relationships and neglecting goals. So if that is the case for you, definitely try to find some middle ground. On that same day, we also have Pluto going direct in Capricorn, you guys. It's going direct now. It's coming out of retrograde now, finally. You'll start to see transformations picking back up again. And with Pluto nearing the end of its time in Capricorn, this means you'll be focusing on finishing changes with your goals, direction, responsibilities, and structure. And then on Wednesday, the 11th, we have Moon in Virgo trine Jupiter in Taurus. This is just like a pause day, a rest day, I like to say. Take it easy, take a break from everything. Give yourself a little bit of space to decompress and just to prepare yourself for the energy that's coming up in later on in the week. You guys, I keep seeing this card. I keep seeing red, first of all, the color red, which, you guys are Aries. But I keep seeing this card. It keeps showing itself. Look at all that very passionate color. This is just, I don't know, just screams Aries to me. And look, it says compassion. Heart home, compassion. Also with the number 9, it's 27, but the number 9, and that's cycles that are coming to completion, right? Okay, continuing on with the astrology. On Thursday the 12th, we have Mars entering Virgo. So your energy, or I'm sorry, not Virgo. What? I don't know why I said that. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. That was weird. Mars entering Scorpio, you guys. Scorpio. It's leaving Libra and it's entering Scorpio. Your energy and drive becomes more passionate, intense, and unrelenting. Maybe that's why I was seeing all that red right before I was about to read that. So great time for anything you need to dedicate yourself to, for coming back from defeat, and for using your will to create change. All right, now getting into this solar eclipse energy, you guys. This is taking place on Saturday the 14th. It's the first eclipse in Libra in some years. It's excellent for new partnerships, commitments, and compromise. You can be feeling very diplomatic and charming at this time and striving to get everyone on the same page. This eclipse has the potential to uncover hidden issues and shortcomings within our closest partnerships, right? Solar eclipses in general have the power to reveal what we may have been avoiding or neglecting in general, what needs to be brought to the light so that we can move forward. Highly unpredictable energy, though. The energy of this new moon solar eclipse, oh, and I'm seeing the 3 of Swords, maybe going through some heartbreak right now or some pain in your heart space. I don't know. This specific new moon solar eclipse encourages us to recognize our self-worth and assert our desires, especially in the realm of romantic relationships. It doesn't have to be just romantic, relationships in general. But reflecting back to the solar eclipse in Aries in April 20th, it pushed us out of our comfort zone. Now that the solar eclipse is in Libra, it encourages us to embrace transformation. So think very like Phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy. So lots of transformative energy this week, especially at the end and within those couple of days with Mars moving into Scorpio and then this solar eclipse. So lots of room for transformation here. Let's see, what else do I have written down? Right. So with the South Node being positioned in Libra right now, it emphasizes an importance on establishing balance in our romantic relationships or any relationships, prioritizing self-love and nurturing our sense of independence in the relationship. But when we're doing this, it's really crucial to exercise caution in how we express these emotions because with Mars entering Scorpio, it's going to exert power over the South Node in Libra. And that may lead to pent up anger and resentment. So, yeah, it's important to know your sense of self and your independence in a relationship, but not to be too much like my way or the highway with it, right? Or like make sure there's that Virgo energy again, but it's in the reverse, Hermit card in the reverse. Could be feeling very isolated at this time. Um, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. Something about, yeah, don't go overboard with your needs or like push too hard because obviously your needs are your needs and what you desire in a relationship is what you desire. But you guys, what's going on? I'm picking up some sad energy. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse with the Five of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is double, I mean, Five of Cups is Scorpio energy, so double Scorpio here, but like this is sadness, this is grief, this is focusing on the negative and remorse, feeling a lot of sadness here. This Queen of Cups in the reverse, someone who is not emotionally stable either, could be like emotionally reactive or just like overly emotional in general. That's interesting. But anyways, you guys, we're going to start with the Shaman Dream Oracle here. And we're going to see what Spirit wants to show you for this new moon solar eclipse in Libra. So let me give it one more shuffle. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries, Spirit? Please and thank you. For Aries. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, you guys got hollow bone with teachability. Interesting. Hollow bone. And it's funny because you guys got 27 in that heart home compassion card, and this is number 28. So forward movement with those, what's the word I'm looking for? Consecutive numbers, 27 to 28. Whenever I see numbers like consecutive numbers like that, that's just steps forward to me is what that means. And I don't know why this is giving me Virgo energy. I don't know why I'm picking up Virgo energy with your guys's, oh, what with your guys's reading. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo or you're just kind of in that energy. Like I said, maybe you're feeling very like hermit card, very isolated or going through a period of alone, whether that's like isolation, negative isolation, or if you're going through some type of transformation, which requires you to be alone. But let's read this. So, this is about teachability, humility, being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. Ooh, that's interesting. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door, and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You are being called to practice humility. Hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Drop all notions and titles that bolster your ego. Eliminate the doer and allow things to happen of their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you are willing to let someone else take credit for it. Ooh. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience, not what you have read in sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life, and as important as the brightest sun. Ooh, very deep message here, you guys. There's something about control I'm getting to, like letting go of the control of how a situation needs to take place, or how you learn a lesson from a situation. Like this is like really about emptying your mind, especially with, we have this head here, and you guys are Aries, which rules the head. Right before I started your reading too, I was feeling pressure in my face right here, and I was like, oh, that's for Aries for sure because it's my head, right? And I was like, I hope I don't get a headache. um yeah, there's definitely like something about releasing everything that's in your head right now, allowing it to be hollow so that you can absorb what you need to from either a lesson, a situation, an experience. um Letting go of your ego for sure, which is definitely Aries energy here. you know like I said, you guys are the head, the ego. You guys are first house, which is I am, the ego. So yeah, there's definitely a message of, like I said, letting go of what you've absorbed, expectations, control, but ego here too, and to learn something from a situation in a different way that you would, or that in a different way that you could if you hadn't hollowed out your headspace. Wow. So let's get some tarot here. Let's see what this is about. What do we have for Aries? First card out, we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you could have that in your charts. But also, this is just you guys becoming very disciplined when it comes to your mental body. She's very honest. She's very discerning. She knows the truth. She speaks the truth. Um, Not moving from a place of ego, though. This is from, honesty, from what is, from clarity. And she has this clarity because her mind is operating correctly. It's clear, it's in connection to, um her crown chakra is working properly. I just got a horoscope message. I think that's for you guys. It says, don't wait for someone to teach you how to love. Maybe that's for somebody out there. um but yeah, let's see what else we have. What else for Aries? The Devil in the reverse. Yeah. Right here, right underneath this hollow bone card, right in the middle. You guys are definitely detaching yourself. Look at her. Look how she's facing that with her sword. You're definitely cutting off anything that's keeping you attached to your ego, the negative part of your ego, because, the ego is not necessarily a bad thing. It's how we use it, how we move with it, right? But you're cutting off these attachments that are keeping you unable to learn from a situation, keeping you where your ego is keeping you bound. You're cutting that off. You're releasing that, you guys. That's beautiful. I love that. The sword suits, like the king and queen, to me, with the swords, they have the sword of mainly the king of swords, but the queen too. They have the sword of Archangel Michael to me, and that's the sword of truth. That's the ace of swords, right? And she's facing this devil here, like I said, and she's cutting whatever's keeping her bound. The devil in the reverse is releasing what you're bound to, the toxic things that you're bound to here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. What else? What else for Aries? I keep wanting to say Virgo. I don't know what that's about, you guys. What else for Aries? Thank you. Four of Cups in the reverse, seeing things clearly now, no longer focused on the negative. We saw that earlier with the Five of Cups, you guys, being focused on something that went wrong. Four of Cups upright is talking about, a very apathetic type of energy, even boredom, looking back on things where things didn't go right and just stayed stuck focusing on that, right? You can't even see the blessing that Spirit's trying to bring in for you. In the reverse, this is overcoming all of that. This is seeing things clearly. This is looking at things from a positive life with enthusiasm for life again. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, you guys were definitely going through some hardships. Definitely. This is the card of being left out in the cold here. Maybe you were struggling with somebody else here. We do see that with the devil card too. Both of these people are bound to this. And then there's two people over here that are going through this struggle. So you could be a Virgo that you're going through this with, and that's why I'm picking up all that energy. But regardless if you're dealing with somebody or not, you were definitely going through a hardship that was probably had something to do here. Yeah, look at that Page of Swords right below it. There you are starting to, you're looking at this hardship and you're like, something's got to change. I got to raise my sword to this, and I got to start cutting off all these things that are putting me in this Five of Pentacles energy. A lot of that has to do with your ego, you guys, and your need for control. And yeah, look at what's right behind that, you guys. I kid you not. The Emperor in the reverse. That's you guys. That's Aries. That's somebody who's very controlling. You guys. Wow. 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 And then look at what's right behind that. You guys go from this Emperor in the reverse to the Six of Pentacles. So you end up going, because you take this opportunity, right? You see this as an opportunity to change, to do what you need to do to change your mental body. Yeah, you're starting off like a novice, a beginner here, but you move from the Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords, right? You're looking at this Five of Pentacles over here and you're like, okay, I got to change something. You go, so now you're going from this Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles over here, you guys. That's equal giving and receiving, but that's also accepting help too, where it's needed. Community, right? Generosity. Wow. Okay. So I also just saw the Three of Pentacles. That's teamwork, dedication, working together, commitment. Okay. So I'm going to start by clarifying the Devil here in the middle. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups are a little bit more self-explanatory, but I want to see kind of what it is that you were bound to here. So clarify the Devil card in the reverse for Aries, please. What's this Devil card in the reverse? The Empress in the reverse. Okay, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, but the Empress here is all four queens. She's in the reverse though, so yeah, there's many aspects of you. If we think about all four queens, we got the Queen of Cups, very nurturing, very feminine, very kind. We have, and we saw the Queen of Cups in the reverse earlier. So lots of feminine energy here. Then we have the Queen of Swords. She's very truthful, very honest, very communicative. We have the Queen of Wands, very charismatic, very outgoing. Queen of Pentacles, knows her worth, very stable, very secure. Now we think about all those queens, put them in the reverse. It's all of those characteristics, but negative versions. So you get the Queen of Pentacles. She's greedy. She's materialistic. Queen of Cups in the reverse. She could be mean. She could be overly emotional. Queen of Swords in the reverse could definitely be mean, definitely not nice with her words. Queen of Wands in the reverse, she's insecure. She can lash out. You don't want her as an enemy. I mean, they're not the Empress in the reverse, you guys. There's many different aspects that was connected to your ego that you're cutting off. Empress in the reverse could also represent being very uncreative, very unable to harness abundance, right? Unfertile, and not just, in one way, but in every way. Like I said, you're unable to harness that abundance or harvest abundance. Let's put it that way too. Like very lacking with this Empress in the reverse here. What else for this Devil in the reverse for Aries? So this was connected to a lot of different aspects of your life, you guys. What else? This Devil in the reverse for Aries, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, we have the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you guys. Yeah, what? When I say this is a lot of different aspects, you guys, it was a lot. And it's like whatever it was, your ego, your need for control, your expectation about things, it was self-sabotaging you. I mean, this is Four of Swords with the Ten of Swords, you guys. That's like, no, I don't mean to be scared. I don't literally mean it, but like, it's like death. Whatever you were doing, engaging in, being, and like no shade, like I don't mean to judge you guys because I do see you overcoming it, that's for sure. This Queen of Swords is so powerful. Like you're getting your mind right. Like let's just put it that way. Like it's really actually a beautiful thing. But where you were before, this hardship that you were in before, oh my gosh. You might as well have felt dead. Like you were at your lowest. You guys, the 10 of Swords is rock bottom. 4 of Swords is, you need to rest from all this. Look at that. Look at them both laid out there. Like they literally both look dead. This guy looks like he's in a coffin over here. This guy looks dead. You know what I mean? Like the path that you were going on wasn't going to lead to anywhere good. And I don't mean like a physical death. For some of you guys, maybe, I don't know. Um, But no, it's more so like just not your path. It was not going to lead to anything good. Some of you guys could have been, this could be a relationship because, 10 of Swords is about like backstabbing. We saw the 3 of Swords earlier. That was, somebody that hurt your heart space. There's pain in your heart. Yeah, and look at what's at the bottom of the deck again, you guys. The Hermit in the reverse. Being very isolated in a negative way. Or that Virgo energy again. Wow, I don't know what you guys were going through, but it was some heavy shit, man. It was some heavy shit. I saw that earlier. Like, but you guys, we started the reading off in the pre-shuffle, the very first cards that came out, 10 of Wands with the 6 of Wands. I mean, that was some heavy shit. The card is literally he's going to fall over because the shit's so heavy on his back. And you are overcoming that. Queen of Swords with the 6 of Wands, like you're riding through the battle and you're coming out on top. You're like the number one like soldier of the battle. Like I whatever you're going through, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just hit that. My heart goes out to you because it was heavy, but you guys are overcoming it. And it's so crazy. Like you guys, I get a lot of that for your readings. Every time not every time, but a lot of the times I do Aries readings, like you guys are always overcoming something and like coming out like way on top. I can't even explain it. Triple two is on the timestamp. Like it's just like really beautiful. You guys are really strong. You're like actual legit warriors. Let's clarify this 4 of Cups in the reverse for Aries. Wow. Okay, some of you guys were like in severe depression. Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, with that 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, you guys like might as well have felt dead. Like maybe you felt dead. Maybe a lot of you guys were even dealing with like, trigger warning, like suicidal thoughts, or like wanting to take your life, like got to be careful with what I say, but you guys were in like a deep state of sadness. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse with the Star card in the reverse. So this is great to me. The Star card in the reverse is basically this card too, but a little more amplified. So 4 of Cups and the Star card in the reverse, that's boredom, right? Sadness, even going into depression, a need for healing here. This is showing up in the reverse though. So you're overcoming that. And with the 8 of Swords coming out with this in the reverse, upright, you were feeling trapped. You were feeling like a victim. You were feeling like there was no way out. This person could walk out of these swords right here, but she doesn't know she can because she's blindfolded. Even these like bandages around her are loosely bound. Like she can get out of this, but she doesn't think she can. In the reverse though, it's seeing like, oh, wait a minute, I can. And that's coming out of it. So whatever you were going through, this hard time, this depression, this, deep, deep sadness, it's coming to an end. 8 of Swords in the reverse with the 4 of Cups in the reverse, you're seeing things clearly. You're having a new, like you're gaining new enthusiasm for life. And look at 10 of Wands in the reverse. Sometimes that means major, major struggle, but also what I'm feeling right now, especially while I'm saying this is that 10 of Wands. Did I say 10 of Swords? 10 of Wands. This is that coming to an end where it was really heavy and you couldn't go on anymore and you're about to fall over. It's ending now, you guys. Wow, look at that. And then Page of Cups. You guys could have a new beginning coming in or like a new offer. right? Good news about something, but you're opening yourself up to abundance now on different levels because you're cutting yourself free from whatever it was that you were bound to, whether that's a relationship, a way of thinking, a way of being, need for control, your ego. And like I said, with that Empress in the reverse, it could have been a lot of things. I'm surprised the Ace of Swords hasn't come out because I do feel like you guys have this, like I said, you know, you're clearing out your mental body. Wow, okay. So anything else that Aries needs to know about this situation, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, now we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. That's interesting. May have to take a look at your past, like your childhood. Some of you guys may be dealing with childhood trauma or something from your childhood that needs to be addressed in order for you to start or help letting go of things that you're attached to. What else for Aries? What else do they need to know? Thank you. The Tower. Wow. Yeah. And that's coming out right underneath this Devil card in the reverse. It's time for these things to fall apart. It's time for a good tower to happen, because not all towers are bad, you guys. This is a transformation. It's just like the Death card. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's a transformation. This tower, it's crumbling because it was built on an improper foundation. It wasn't going to go anywhere anyways. It was going to end up crumbling no matter what. You don't want to live in this tower that's built off an improper foundation. You want to build a good one so that you don't have this tower. You don't have this problem, right? What else does Aries need to know? You could be dealing with a Scorpio. What else for Aries? The Sun in the reverse, you guys. There was some major sadness here, some major depression even. Like I said, I keep picking that up, or just like major trauma. Major trauma. Something major could have happened in your childhood, you guys. That's really affecting you. That's for some of you guys. Others of you, it's a need for all of these foundations to fall apart because they were built improperly anyways, and they were causing sadness and causing blockages in your life. But a lot of you, this is about childhood trauma. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers card, you guys. The Lovers. Gemini energy, but wow. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse right behind it. A lot of you guys are dealing with romantic relationships or relationships in general, and it's keeping you from like either starting new relationships or maintaining new relationships, because right behind that, we have the Fool card in the reverse, which is Aries energy again, but it's in the reverse. So reckless energy, you know, with this Emperor in the reverse, that's not good. You may be being really reckless in relationships. Doesn't matter if it's romantic or not. But I really feel like this is something that you guys are going to be addressing and fixing. Because like I said, I keep seeing, even though we have a bunch of like messages that are not good or negative, or how, you know, however you want to say it, the positive ones, I'm telling you, I know there's only a couple, but with that Six of Wands and that Queen of Swords, like I just feel like you are really doing the work to change something about your mental body here, to learn from experiences instead of trying to control them, or um, you know, letting them break you, I guess, right? Wow, Aries, this is really beautiful, actually. And my heart goes out to you for whatever it was that you were going through, or whatever took place in your childhood, because I do have some heavy cards here. But I'm going to go ahead and leave that here, Aries. I hope that resonated with you guys. If it did, give this video a like, comment, subscribe. I love to hear from you guys. I'm at like 360 something subscribers. Let's get to 400, you guys. We're going to, you know, take this baby steps, right? And we're going to celebrate these small wins. So let's get to 400. Be part of the family here. You know, join us here. I would love to have you guys part of the family. If you want to support me in any other ways, I have my PayPal, my Cash App linked below. You guys could tip me. I would greatly appreciate that. And I also have my Etsy. So if you guys want to check out any of my art or crochet that I have for sale, you can definitely do that there. And my art Instagram as well. I have stuff for sale there as well. So those are your messages, Aries. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light as always. Take care.